Hello my yogi fam, welcome to Layla the Yogi. Welcome. Make sure that you click subscribe so you can get some more videos, get to know me, and start your own transformation journey. I'm super excited to lead you if you're new, as well as if you're back. Sending you love. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really, truly do this for you guys, and I love you guys so much. So today we are going to have a little bit of a real talk with Layla the Yogi. I had a question from one of my Yogi fam members, and it was, well, what does yoga do for your mental health, for your mental state? I'm really struggling with anxiety, I'm struggling with depression, I'm struggling with the stress of right now. Something in my life dramatic has happened, and I find that every day I'm sort of sinking into a downward spiral with my personal emotional growth, and I don't know what to do. So this is a very common occurrence. We feel like we're spiraling when we're not growing. As soon as you've had a taste of personal growth, whether it's through yoga, through movement, through meditation, through your own personal emotional practices, whether that's journaling or reading, we find that we downward spiral and we can't get out of that spiral. So today's practice is actually going to be about getting back on track with tapping into our emotions, with bettering our mental health as well as physical health, and letting go of what no longer serves us, habits, thoughts, feelings that we no longer need on the mat, doing that in a way that really, really shifts you internally, that changes your mental state, not only scientifically, which I'll get into in a little bit, but as well as something that we can feel, shifts, changes, transformation that we can feel just by using intention, breathing, yoga, movement, sound, and really, really letting it all out today. So scientifically, when we practice yoga or meditation, we get our daily dose. That is dopamine, oxytocin, we have serotonin and endorphins, which are our happy hormones. Serotonin especially is a great mood regulator, and we all get that naturally when we practice yoga because we're tapping into that parasympathetic nervous system, which is that rest, that digest, that blissful feeling. That's why I've had reviews say that after my class you felt blissful, you felt calm, you felt centered, you felt grounded. It is really something you have to experience and keep an open mind to when we practice yoga. So not only do these chemicals, these hormones, sort of help us induce better neurotransmitters in our brains, which are those signals firing back and forth, but it allows us to have more GABA in our brains, which is also a mood regulator, and it really, really helps for us to form new habits, not only on the mat, but off the mat in our lives. We are actually changing our mind to change our habits, to change our actions, to change our lives for the better in a positive way. Oftentimes we don't realize that we're downward spiraling because we don't know that there is a different way. There are different habits that we can have at the end of the day that are about our self-care, that are about relaxing and taking time for ourselves and breathing and bettering ourselves, not only physically but mentally, on a mental level and on a brain level. We are changing and bettering ourselves. So that is how yoga has not only changed my mental health story, but it is also a great way for anybody that really, really wants to experience for themselves and keep an open mind and an open heart to a new way of self-care, a new way of improving themselves and improving their lives in the process. This is not something that happens instantaneously though. It is a growth, a beautiful, long journey, and it really only takes a few minutes a day with me here on the mat, connecting, breathing, feeling better ultimately, that will give you those changes in your life, those results that you want to see. So with that being said, this is not just a yoga channel. This is a channel about whole growth, mentally, physically, emotionally, community, as well as our yoga practice. So if you are new here, make sure you click subscribe to join this community, to join this new wave of whole healing, whole yoga,